Unsee the Future. Hey, how you doing? It's me, isn't it? It's Timo Peach in an environment that's sort of familiar and sort of not. It's Unsee the Future, the Hopeychattybits, and this is me just saying hello. That this is what this is going to look like, because the first show is out 22/02/2022. That's next Tuesday to you and me. And now, when is it? I've got to get the batter right. If you do look back at the poster, it's obviously Tuesdays live, 9 a.m. LA, 12 midday New York, 1700 tea time Bournemouth. Yeah, that's that's right. It's going out live if you want to watch it live at 5 o'clock GMT next Tuesday, the 22nd of Feb. And it's the start of a whole new series, a 10-part series, Unsee the Future, the Hopeychattybits, in which I shall be indeed meeting artists, solar punks and change makers, reimagining the stories we think we're in. If you haven't caught up with episode 31 of the foundational curricular episodes of Unsee the Future, episode 31 is a big special, and in a way the episode that all of my research was leading to without me realizing it at the start. It looks at the whole subject of solar punk and how it may be indeed better than a new utopia. I was sitting on the word for a couple of years waiting for the right moment to do it, and in the end just sort of randomly put it out last spring, and it felt so good to do so. And still to this day there aren't enough people who understand the phrase solar punk and just what a practical, creative, encouraging vision of the future it represents. So I want to meet people who are very consciously exploring that subject, its aesthetic and its practical outworkings and its values and principles, and how it mashes up a really hands-on, right to repair, hands in the soil, permaculture, decentralized kind of practical view of the world, with implying all kinds of nice aesthetics, rebalancing technology and nature. It's sort of something I'm going to pilgrimage into gently for the rest of my life, probably. And the solar punks that I've started to meet and make contact with are no less inspiring than I imagined they would be. And so this Tuesday, I'm kicking off with the only person I could have thought to start this entire 10-part series. It's Jay Springett. He is a lovely bloke. I had a lovely conversation with him last year after I'd done Solar Punk episode of Unsee, in which I quoted him quite a bit. He is the founder of solarpunks.net, one of the co-founders. He's a writer and strategist and an amazing thinker. Really interesting bloke to listen to read, and also to spend time with. A very easygoing guy, and he will be a great introduction to you to solar punk as a sort of next level for my broad contextual introduction in the episode number 31. Now, the Hopeychattybits is this. It sort of feels a lot like the Global Girls Music Roadshow, which I do with AY Young. I'm going to be doing it live where I can, or just putting it out at the same time every week. 10 episodes to begin with. The kind of people I'm making contact with, I will reveal more names later. And I say, you may well not know who most of them are. One or two of them are friends of mine who have particular creative insights. Some of them are people who may not even know the term solar punk. One or two might be people who are living it or an expression of it without even realizing. But many of them are people who are very conscious advocates of it. And we'll see if this works, and we all enjoy doing this. I would love to continue the series and do a second one. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. Next Tuesday, 5 p.m. GMT, the Hopeychattybits, episode 1, me, Timo Peach, interviewing Jay Springett. That's coming, my friend. So enjoy that. And in the meantime, of course, on the 22nd, 22/02/2022, I'm releasing How Big, the brand new single from Momo Tempo. The B-side is this theme tune, Timey Blimey. At long last, it's out there. And check out as an amigo, subscribe if you've not subscribed already, because I shall be sharing every week, concurrently with this series, the 10 chapters of my book, Unsee The Future, How to Think Like an Artist and Change the World. I'm writing it as I go. I've written loads of it. When I put it out to you as an amigo at the beginning of this year, the first chapter, I got some really useful feedback that I have incorporated. So I'm reissuing the introduction and first chapter on Tuesday, alongside this going out, alongside the new single coming out. We're going to see what happens over the next 10 weeks as I explore the core thesis of Unsee the Future and my work with Momo. Join me if you want to live, and then it'll be out as an audio podcast later. We're going to really put some flesh on the bones of my theory that solar punk and thinking like an artist can change the freaking world right now when we most need to. If you feel helpless, I'm going to show you how to be more creative and introduce you to people who are already building and envisaging and working into and working up and experimenting with the new songs and stories of us. This is a guidebook to how we actually change the freaking world, is my intention from the Momo Shed. So look, pop it, join me. It would be lovely to have you with me. And I've been Timo Peach. Check out unseethefuture.com and find me, of course, at momotempo.co, where you can check out the new music and everything else. Lots of love. Let's see if I can find the correct asset and whether I've got any better at this. Ciao for now. See you on Tuesday, 22nd of February, 2022.
Unsee the Future.